Hello world, my name is Brady Polanski. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I decided to start a YouTube channel around smart home automations. Well, there's a couple of reasons. First and foremost is I really was unable to find a lot of contributors online who tried to build smart homes within an entire ecosystem, in my case, the Apple Home. Now, there are plenty of people who are adding devices and support for different things, but they're really not doing it in a way that is native to one ecosystem or another. There's a lot of moving parts in between and special snippets and code and all of this sort of stuff to make it all work. So what I wanted to do is try to find a way to offer a different perspective about building a smart home. That's the primary focus of this channel, but as we all know in YouTube, that doesn't necessarily mean that will be the focus of this channel as we go forward. But as I sit here today, I want to start with that smart home technology on Apple. I also want to focus in on home theater and the Dolby Atmos standards and how to apply those. I also want to focus in on Lutron lighting technology through its Radio Raw system and the Radio Raw 3 system. And also I want to focus in on home internet, bringing that signal into the house and distributing it to all of the various devices that require it so that we can run our smart home effectively. So why am I starting this now? As we all know, there's never a perfect time to start anything. But in my case, I was kind of forced along the way by a major disaster where we had a water line break inside the house, which caused 15,000 gallons of water to spill throughout the entire house. The water was so thick that it had to get up over the 2x4 studs to find holes to go through the walls and ultimately over the door thresholds and out into the street. Another reason that I decided to start now is because I was kind of forced into making a change on one of the platforms I had previously chosen. I was a SmartThings user and using SmartThings in the cloud. And as many of you know, SmartThings end of life part of its platform and forced everybody out to edge drivers. Because I had some devices that were using that, I was forced to make a change. And since I needed to make a change, I figured now is as good a time as any to make that change. One of the big differences between the old ecosystem that I was on with SmartThings and the new ecosystem that I'm on now with Apple is the fact that I can do these things locally. I can run automations locally, and switches and other devices can function within the local environment. So it didn't need to go up to the cloud and back down to figure out what it was that it needed to do. I hope you're enjoying this so far. If you would, please take the time to like this video, as well as subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I release the next video. A little bit of my background from a technology standpoint is I've always been a geek, if you will. Back in the 7th grade, I was part of the sound and lighting crew for our local theater. From there, I worked as a roadie with my brother's high school rock band. And then I went on tour in the 80s with a variety of different rock bands doing sound and lights. After that, I got heavily involved in the insurance industry and technology in the insurance industry, which they call InsurTech. I was a chief technology officer of one of the largest financial services firms in that space. And I worked in a variety of other jobs up to and including working for a software developer who created software in that space. However, I still kept my roots in the entertainment business, and I also had a side hustle through all those years where I would do broadcast television engineering. Today, I've put the insurance industry behind me, and now I'm focusing in on the broadcast technology area. I hope you enjoy being with me, and again, if you would, please like and subscribe to the channel.